Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading into the first person zone with Get the Horns. This is a sleeper map. It is the highest rated sleeper map, so I figured give it a go. And after we escaped from Minos, we've made some advancements in developing counters to the sleeper. That's right, the sleeper are those units that the creep can have. Unfortunately, we're not the only ones pursuing R&D. FPS code, thanks to Quopel and Ari, and there's an FPS bridge from Quopel and Herator, and there's an autopilot from Quopel, and there's an FPS sleeper by Herator. So fantastic! So many thanks to all of these map makers, map creators, and let's get going. I did load it up. Just give it a look-see and see how it goes. Very, very excited. This is also the first day after I finished all the re-uploading, so very sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you for sticking through it. Will not happen again, I promise. I'm gonna refrain from deleting anything if I can. It was very, very silly. After your encounters with the Minotaur, see FPS Minos mission log. Our researchers have been busy reverse engineering the Walker, and have come up with our own twist codenamed Mastodon. This unit is a high mount has a high mounted railgun capable of firing on an enemy unit, ground or air, or building, and destroys most within a few shots. And it also has an ion cannon in the front, completely obliterating all creeper in a short line. Holy moly. Our research facility in this location has come under attack and has been cut off from the resources, so you'll need to clear a path and help our base AI reconnect. Okay, so we need to reconnect this up stat. That sounds pretty good to me. You may notice several Mastodon husks on the ground. If you are able to connect our network to these, they can regenerate and resume walking. But if they are left for too long, the creeper will contaminate them and get them roaming for their own sinister purposes. We recommend utilizing the walkway to take out the dark towers, blocking the exit to the valley, then advancing from there with the support of the base AI. Okay, so that is the recommendation that they have. Looks like this is our base. And here we go. Take out the dark towers. That is in essence the goal. So there we go. We are surrounded by these dark towers. I don't quite see any of the Mastodon husks off the top of my... I mean, maybe they're just not highlighted. I don't know. But clearly, I don't want the creeper to have that. I would like that. So, let's get going. And let us see. I'm going to unpause and repause just because you can't access the upgrade menu until you have unpaused. So let's just do that real quick. Boom. Get our upgrade menu. See what we have. We have 5 points. It's a nice little HUD at the top. Health, armor, points. So we will want certain things, of course. Let's start off with, we are going to go with, usually at the bottom, isn't it? AC Breeder. We're going to get this right away. The sooner you get this, the more it adds up, right? If we just toss breeder down all over the place, hey, you know, we're just gonna be breeding over the world. I'm very happy for that. And now we're gonna get some upgrades to auras. I'm a big fan of the auras. I know, I mean, honestly, maybe we could go for straight up mortar area right off the bat and then worry about auras later. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab mortar area. Mortars always gonna go very, very strong. And let's get some auto spray so we drop some creep for our little deposits. So fantastic. And yeah, we're gonna go with fabrication aura. So let's toss that. Wait. Yeah, in the queue. Fantastic. Nearby earning in the queue. Evaporation aura in the queue. And then aura range, we'll toss 3 in the queue for there. And then go from there. So we have plenty things in the queue. So our next 6 points are already allocated. Let's get a going. Again, so the plan, we're going to stabilize this. There's literally a base right there, or an emitter right there. We're going to destroy that because we have the power to destroy. And I guess we're just going to work on stabilizing this. Taking out the dark towers, as stated. Taking out the enemies, of course. And yeah, moving on. I mean, look at that. There's an enemy literally, there's enemies right on the edge. We're going to want to take those out because we have the capability. Hopefully the mortar area will help as well. Let's get in. Let's get firing. And let's work on immediately destroying this bad boy. We can toss down our AC Breeder. Boom. Look at that. Already done. And I guess we're just going to go straight up to the top, right? Why? Might as well. I mean, that is the goal. There is that enemy that we saw right off the rip. Let's get rid of them. And our goal is to use that AC Breeder whenever it is up. Fantastic. Let's get rid of the enemies because they're the ones that are going to be hurting us. And I don't want to be hurt, you know? So, boom. Look at that. You're done. We'll even take out this emitter and dark tower because it is in the way, of course. You know, it's right there. We have the improved mortar. I'm feeling pretty confident of that. So, boom, there is the emitter. We're just going to work our way around, right? We'll check on our base in a moment. As we can see, some things are being destroyed. So let's also toss down some more AC breeder. Bloop. AC breeder down. Fantastic, fantastic. And that is our first... Ooh, look at that. Okay, so the base is taking some hits. That's okay. That's okay. The goal is, we're stabilizing. How's that side? That side not looking so hot. So you know what we're gonna do? We have our AC breeder up in 1 second. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna come on up. We're gonna toss some AC breeder like right here. You know, it should help breed the AC, help stabilize this little part right here, and yeah, that should be pretty good. Pretty good. Looks like the cannons have retaken some of their zonages, which is fantastic, and we need to get back up to where we were because we need to destroy some dark. Oh, okay. let's help a little bit more. Excuse me. A little bit more right here. There we go. We've moved in. Boom. Oh, AC breed. Come on, get up there. Breed me some AC, that's right. We want to have the AC breeding for us, and we need to destroy... Ooh, look at that there. I figured with that one emitter gone and everything, it would have been substantially nicer over here. But apparently, you know, they're doing some work. Let's just lessen the creep a little bit. Of course, it's always good to just do a little bit of drainage. Kind of helps stabilize the area. This will also prevent things from coming on up, which is fantastic. Stabilize the area with some more... Oh, there we go. You must be destroyed. Oh no, they're coming from all over. But we do have some AC breeder. Let's just, again, keep that dropping. And we need to get rid of these enemies. Look at that. That guy is just pelting me like a jerk. I just want this one destroyed because he is closer at the moment. There we go. Let's get that one. All right, come on. Ooh. Fire and just creep right in my face. You know, I mean, I guess creep balls in the face. You know, sometimes it's just what you deserve. You know? Ooh, alright. I put the AC breeder a little too close to the front, so let's make sure we put one in the back as well, just to make sure we're breeding on all sides. Fantastic. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. And I think we've stabilized this side. Again, let us try and get these enemies down before the dark towers. I mean, I do want the dark towers, of course, to be down, but I think the enemies, I mean, obviously they were shooting me, right? So get rid of them. And now we can work on maybe this dark tower. We'll work on that other enemy that we can see. Get the emitter? Yeah, that's the word. Emitters. I played this game. Sometimes. And there we go. Look at that. We're already cleaning up the top of the world, tossing down more AC breeders, keeping it slightly off the edge because clearly we saw how well that was working before. But this emitter should go down pretty fast. We're still at 0 points because we queued up upgrades and things, because if you notice we did pick up an upgrade, but we're still at 0 points because, hey, that's how we work. Toss down another AC breeder. Fantastic. Just make sure you keep that going. It's very easy to forget, you know. Oh, there's some balls flying right in front of my face to the right. Is it that one? Is that guy really shooting me? You know, just can never truly believe it. But let's get rid of this emitter. That will, again, yeah, it's these guys. They're just hurling balls in my face, or at least somewhere. I don't know. They're not going to last very long. We do not want them hurling the balls like they are. Although, you know, they're a little disruptive. So hopefully, toss down the breeder. There we go. Fingers crossed. It is difficult to get to him. So fingers crossed that is it. I think this might be the end. Fantastic. Ugh. You know, sometimes you have to pay for it, and sometimes you just get some balls in the face. Oh, there we go. It's okay, because that one should be going down. There we have it. I know we're not making the most progress in terms of the creep on the map, but I'm not super worried of the creep. I just want to make sure our base is stable, right? We have 10 seconds until this breeds. I just want to hold this for the breeding cycle, and then it's gonna fall. I mean, there's too much creep out there. There's no way that our, you know, devices will hold. But if we can just sort of get one breeding cycle out of it, that just helps, right? Ooh, destroyed over here. I don't even know. The front side... Ooh, look at that. There's literally an enemy like 2 inches from the front line. Get out of here. Get out of here. No one... You know, you're just trying to be a jerk. Ooh, wow, this side definitely feeling a lot worse. Guess what? AC breeder down. That should help substantially, right? Every time that pulses, it's going to be just pumping out the AC on this side. It's going to feel real good. And we got a lot of enemies that we need to deal with. So let's get going. We're going to start with the enemies first. Again, we can just shoot where we want, right? So might as well get the one... Ooh, there's one literally directly below me. Holy moly. These enemies right there. Look at him. He's being all sneaky, just right below my line of sight. I do really think the sleeper maps are super cool. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get to that enemy anytime soon, am I? Oh, that one. Ooh, but we're getting some snipers up here, which can defend. Oh, snipery dudes, that's right. Love it. Okay, we're probably gonna leave that enemy for the time being, because we have other enemies we can get to, you know? We have other things we can do. Also, pooping out our little AC breeder, of course. Any on the edge that we need to worry about. We can use my map. It is so tiny for my bad eyes, you know? I'm so bad at seeing things. That's at least my excuse when I don't see anything. I just say, you know what, I got bad eyes. My eyes aren't that bad. But it's a good excuse, right? You know, sometimes it's not the it's all about having that good excuse for it. This is good because we're going to be able to hopefully be getting some enemies down, as well as let's go for this dark tower. We've hopefully put some damage on it with our last assault right there while we were getting that enemy. So fingers crossed, this will be the dark tower down in a moment. Come on, dark tower. I mean, we're friends, right? Friends let friends kill each other. AC breeder should have been down. Okay, why is this dark tower still freaking alive? I don't understand it. Alright, we're not gonna move. Okay, maybe we will. Alright, so maybe this dark tower doesn't... Oh my, we've lost some ground over here too. So much ground lost. Not what I was hoping to see. We're going to toss an AC breeder on this side just to help out this side as well. And I guess we're just going to keep moving up. Yeah, I am a little worried. Our points still at 0, which is understandable because, as we know, the point system is being used by the queuing system. Again, we have queued up a large number of things. So we need to get going. Let's get another point, which will be instantly used. I'm not sure which upgrade we're going for right now, but you know what? Whatever it is, I'm happy to have it. We have an emitter right on our front door, so that's going to be easy pickings for us, of course. And we need to start working, again, on these enemies. They are right in the way. But maybe we don't want to work on the enemies, right? It does say we want to get out there, right? So if we waste too much time not getting out there, the problem is, you know, I want this area to be able to hold, but our base is in such a deficit. The other side is holding, which is fantastic. That's what we want to see, of course. We want to see our side holding. But we need to get this dark... I think this dark tower needs to go so we can actually get out of our base, right? So... Am I... No, I'm not even hitting it because it's behind a freaking wall. How do I even get to that dark tower? Oh, I guess we can... We get out through this side, of course. That would make all the sense in the world. And this will get us out. So let's start just running around. Let's be the giant mech we were designed to be. Let's bust out of our base. We can clear the other dark tower, which is fantastic. We have a unit flying into the dark tower. That is far from fantastic. But we can start dropping our AC breeder where we want it, right? Again, we dropped it out a bit more on the front lines of things. It's going to be doing some good work. We had a nice pulse right there. Look at that creep coming our way. And we're going to get to the top. Let's make sure we do this. It's going to be pulsing right now. I should have focused that versus the what just happened. But we have some AC breeder right next to some split breeder, which is going to help because we clearly want the AC breeder on our side. And yeah, walls are good. Oh, how did I not notice this entire patch? That was ridiculous of me. That is entirely what you want. You want corners are already good. Corners that literally say you should have been here 5 minutes ago, even frickin' better, right? We're gonna get some more points. Look at that, we gained some pointages. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, I think we have a nice established area. So we're gonna get some more points here. And then we can work our way to the Dark Towers that are still blocking our exit, right? Let's clearly go for some more mortaring. Our aura range is almost max now. Again, it is next in the queue, and I think that is the last thing that is queued. So we can see some good stuff from there. Yeah, feeling it. Like I said, just we're moving along, singing our song, taking out the creep as we go. That's right. That's right. Fantastic. Let's make sure. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna get. You know, we're gonna come from behind, and get our Dark Tower that's blocking us in still. Ooh, there's so much to clean. So much to clean. Let's just make sure we pump out some AC, right? It was super easy to avoid using the ACO-meter when the cannon does some pretty good work. But we got more. Oh, that enemy is gonna be so annoying. And this enemy that I somehow was in my face and I completely overlooked. This egg, of course. Egg's never gonna be fun. Ugh. Thanks, egg. Look at the size of that egg explosion, though. Oof. You know what? It's fine. Because we are now behind where we were originally trying to shoot that Dark Tower. And whoa paths. Luckily, we do have the aura of fabrication, so we are just steadily building things up. And there we go. We finally got that Dark Tower, which is going to allow our base to expand substantially better. And I think, let's actually fabricate that sniper up. Sniper's doing amazing work because the sniper will indeed just shoot down the balls. And again, balls in the face, sometimes you want it, sometimes you don't. Right now, I'm definitely in a not kind of wanting it phase. So, maybe another day, maybe another time. But, there we go. This should hopefully be this emitter. And if we can get this emitter, we can sort of clean off this area, grab that patch as well, hopefully. I'm not thinking we can grab it this second, because, I did put a little bit in there for the breeding, but it just got completely overwhelmed. Understandably so. And now we are collecting points yet again, so let's do a little pause, let's assess the map, and we'll decide what we want for our other upgrades. So, we are definitely going to want to come down here, right? We need to connect this area up. This is where our Super Friendo is. Fantastic. We're working there, right? We're almost on the path. And where do we want to go from here? We still have no real enemies in range, so fantastic. I was able to kill off most of the enemies, although I guess we just lost that top. That top side, completely lost. So not really a fan of that, but as we work our way up, we will basically just reclaim it naturally. Because, as you see, we're just going to work up, kill this, and this is all just going to die off. So we will reclaim this naturally. But I do think we should focus on this corner. So that's what we're going to do. I think I have to be near that to pick that up, so fantastic. And let's get going. So where do we want? What do we want? Cannon area. Yeah, let's make sure we get our cannon area. And what else do we want? Do we want some rain? Do we want some auto defense? Ooh, auto defense. Is there any crimson we need to decrimson? Not really. There's what looks like a line of crimson, but that's about it for now. Maybe it will be more impactful later. Not super worried about it. Don't care so much about conversion. Singularity and rain are fun, but I think just having some weapon effectiveness might be better. So let's do that. Let's just get a couple points in weapon effectiveness, like 3, and then we'll reassess from there. That's right. Yeah, feeling pretty good. Let's get back to it. And as stated, this is the side that we want to go in, which means, hey, there we go. We're just gonna straight up. Ooh, oh, and our generation is good. So we kill the Dark Tower. We basically can make it to our friendos. We make it to our friendos. They can do whatever it is they're gonna do. I don't even know what they're really gonna do, but clearly I want them to do it, right? They're gonna make some super unit for us, which I feel like I might have seen one on the creeper side, so not too keen on that. But that's okay. That's okay, because we're about to take. That's right, we are about to take a nice, healthy patch of AC Breeder, which I was forgetting to drop. I have indeed dropped. Let's make sure this is able to breed. And yeah, we're feeling pretty happy about it all. So, definitely a fan. Definitely a fan. There we go. Just cut to the wall, and you're having a good day. Always cut to your walls. They're your friends, Make sure we get some AC in there and let's clear off the rest of the top because we have less than 10 seconds before this thing is going to pulse, and I want as much to pulse as possible, right? We got like 4 seconds left, so let's start AC where there wasn't AC before. Make sure whatever can pulse can pulse. There we go. That's a nice little foam party for us right in our face. Oh, getting the foam party action on. We're deep in it now. And yeah, this should be the easy path to clear to the base. I am going to move up a little bit, toss down some breeder over here, and just place my breeder on this side. You know, just start getting the breeding done up ahead, and this should hopefully help protect this a little bit. Again, it's not going to breed for a little bit because of the cooldown of the breeders, but look at this. We have made it to base beta? I'm going to say beta. Beta sounds pretty good to me. You know, ooh, I don't even know what made this amount of creep, but I want that destroy. Holy moly, what is happening with this amount of creep? That is just monstrous. That is not an egg. What? Maybe it was. Maybe it was just a whole slew of eggs. What do you know? That is a monstrous amount. But you know what? It was handled. Handled. There we go. Still have 0 points. We're up to 50 armor, which, you know, I'm not gonna say no to. I don't really know the deal with armor. It doesn't seem to reduce damage. Armor seems more like sort of absorbing shield, which, you know, I'm very keen on. It's essentially a second health bar, so pretty happy with that. And here we go. Look at this. Our energy still looking good. I mean, they are building a lot of things. I was kind of worried that maybe the energy would go down, but it looks like we've stabilized pretty hard. Stability, always a wonderful thing. Again, more AC breeder down, fantastiche. And yeah, let's go for this second Dark Tower, because this Dark Tower is the one that's going to be the most impactful for the current moment. Because it's... Hello, Mr. Tower. You look lovely today. Moving on. Yeah, this is just in the way, right? I mean, everything... We want to expand from our little base here, so in order to expand, we need to drop our AC breeder, get back in position, get this Dark Tower down, and I don't want to get stunned from the Dark Tower, of course. The Dark Tower is a stunning force for us, and boom, there we have it. Let's get back to our high ground assaults, as the high ground and the walls are the good grounds, of course. And let's see, did we lose... Oh, look at you, Mr. Emitter. Ugh, you're right on the edge of our world, and I do see one right on the edge of the wall that's over here. So let's get that, friendo, or enemio, creepo, and we're going to drop our breeder right up here. This seems like a really good place to drop it, because it's the high ground of this side. There really wasn't any AC breeding over on this side. So this should hopefully keep this area a little bit more safe, a little bit more secure. And yeah, let's go for this emitter now, right? The emitter that's right in the middle of just AC heaven, right? So yeah, we're going to be able to cut... Ooh, the AC is definitely up there. So let's also clear... Oh, the eggs cometh. Oh, the eggs cometh. There's another egg coming for us. We can see that beam of egginess just running our way. No one likes it whatsoever. Keep the AC breeder now. I'm not saying I forgot, just, you know, a little distracted. But here comes the egg. It's going to cause all sorts of problems. But look at the damage that our cannon is doing. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. We still have 0 points because, again, we queued up a large number of things. We're going to grab another AC right here, which is fantastic. Tossing it down. And I think we might be getting this emitter. There we go. We get the emitter. That's going to actually do some serious work for us, right? No more emission right in this area. Unfortunately, there are eggs there, so I did put some creep AC in there, and that's really not going to do too much, because that egg just popped. Look at that. You go, eggs. We don't need you. We don't need you. We're doing the most, because, yeah, we're just moving along, singing our song, having a good old day. That's right, that's right. Oh, look at this top ground, connecting it all up. You can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong with just a little bit of control of the map. There we go. We have another friendo right on our border, and it looks like our border is pretty secure. I'm feeling pretty good about how our border is. So yeah, we do want to toss down some more AC breeders. I think right here is a pretty good spot, so let's just do that right there. Now we can work towards getting to this at long last. Once we've stabilized what we need, plus this is going to get us another dirt tower. We're gonna keep moving away from our base. Oh, the AC breeder in 8, 7, 6. I mean, time is relative. As you can see, a second is really not a second any longer, but that is perfectly fine because our AC breeder is ready as of now. Placing it down, just a little bit of extra protection. That's right, that's right. They do have some mesh, you know, you never want to see this mesh, but you know what, that's okay. I am a big fan of using mesh, not having it used against me, you see. That's the big difference there, right? It's one thing to use it, it's another thing to have it used against you. Now I am claiming this area. The reason I didn't before was primarily because I wanted to make sure it wasn't just going to get closed in from the left side, and we still got it before the pulse. Look at that. Whoa. I was going to say look at that lovely pulse, but look at that wall of creep. I mean, it's a bit of a mixed bag. We got an enemy too. Let's take them out. We're down to 44 enemies. I think we started somewhere in the 70s, maybe even 80s. So, you know what, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Let's clean things up again. And AC breeder, again, towards the top on this side. We have some AC on the other side, so I'm still feeling pretty okay about things. But yeah, I really want to just push into saving our base, because again, this is essentially our base wall, right? So everything we move is away from here, we are now quote-unquote saving our base. Ooh, are they taking this back? It looks like they might be. We do not want that, of course. Or the question is, do we care, right? So that is the question that we have. We can put all of our efforts into securing this, which would be good in the long run, I do believe. The question is, are we going to lose too much ground elsewhere by doing that? Now we have 13 seconds till the next pulse, so, or we were 13 seconds from the last pulse, so I guess we had 15 seconds. Now it's 13, so there we go. Kind of right, eventually. But this should be plenty in terms of cleaning around this pulsing point for it to do fine. Now, that being said, the mesh cometh, the mesh taketh away. And, yeah, we're just moving along. We got some AC breeder right before a pulse, which it should be blammo. Fantastic. And let's, I guess, get this... that's just a missile launcher. Who cares about a missile launcher? No one. No one cares about a missile launcher right now. I'm tempted to actually go back into the base and clear off that top side, because if we do that and we can completely take it, I think that might be the most effective way to sort of gain ground. Although if we can get this Dark Tower down, I'm going to be pretty happy with that too. I will not lie. This Dark Tower and that Orb Thrower. Oh no, there's an Orb Thrower. Ugh. Creepy balls in my face. Ugh. Just... I can't handle it sometimes. There we go. And there's an enemy right freaking here. Look at this. I am not using my mini-map nearly as effectively as I could, but we're taking another set of top ground, up ground, mountainish range, whatever you want to call it. I do see the enemy right there, but I think I'm just trying to play some AC breeder. Fantastic, and I guess we're going to go for him now. We're pretty close, so let's just see. I mean, how close were we? Apparently not close enough. So there's our armor. It's going down ever so slightly, but that's perfectly fine. There is the enemy down. Let's keep going for the high ground, and then we're going to go for that emitter. Ooh, unless that enemy... Is that enemy kind of close to the edge? Kind of is. So, you know what? Again, working for the enemies. Because we have the best capability of destroying the enemy. We destroy the enemy, and then our AC... our cannons, they're doing some very solid work at just pushing everything back. I mean, again, they have nice breeder areas. I'm actually surprised that the towers haven't completely taken this area. So the AI is a little lacking here, but that's okay. I don't even know why I'm on this side. I don't want to be on this side. I want to be on the other side. But, you know what? I see an enemy here now, so it's kind of too late. I've made my decision, and we are just working our way through, and we are going to... Let's see how fast a cannon is. Cannon does destroy them pretty well as well. I remember from another map, it seemed like the mortar always killed them significantly faster, so that's why I was using the mortar. But you know what? The cannon did some pretty good work, and I want this point before anything else. I mean, again, we're right here. You might as well take what you can get, right? We'll toss down another breeder. These breeders won't last without support, so unfortunately, I don't think these breeders will last. But these breeders will stay for forever, right? So you might as well toss it down, get it in place. That way, oh, Jesus. We have 2 points now as well, so yes, super feeling good about that. And I guess it's time for another quick check, right? We're gonna do a little pause. We're gonna see what we want, and what do we want? Not the sprayer area. Sprayer is nice. I mean, singularity at range conversion, auto defense. Maybe we go for some auto defense. Oh, yeah. Oh, auto defense. Yes. I thought auto defense were the drones that fly around you, and yeah, it is not. It is the super, super, super good one. I'm just going to keep weapon effectiveness. I feel like we don't need any of the super moves, so to speak. Oh. That's like bad, right? That's pretty bad. I really should get the super moves. I'm thinking about it. Because the end, I mean, if we just toss down a rain, I mean, realistically, that rain could, like, win us the map already. I mean, the conversion is nice. I honestly think the rain on this map is substantially better, especially if it damages enemies. Oh, no! Look at that! Look at this! Oh, no! No, no, no! You're a little mech! You're a creepy mech! Am I doing damage to it? I can't even tell. It looks so strong. All right, we will take over some more land, and then we will find out more about this creepy mech in the way. I don't want to move back because, again, if enemies aren't shooting, that's a fantastic thing. If they are shooting you, then we're allowing more creep to build up. So if you can avoid being shot, that is fantastic. So again, I'm just trying to avoid being shot right there. And again, taking out emitters, always a good thing, right? We just used our points up, which is, again, fantastic. And yeah, we're finally clearing to our base, right? Our base is going to have defense. We are getting this red-on supply at long last. And we're going to even, hopefully, be breeding some AC on this side of the map. So this might be all we need. Ooh. Alright. Alright, Dark Tower. Alright, Ball Thrower. Stop coming for my face. There we go, Dark Tower. Just take out the tower. There we go. Whew. Now we can move away from the balls. I probably could have done that even with the balls coming for me, but you know what? Let's just keep it going. AC Breeder available, done and dusted. Again, the AC is building up quite nicely from it, but the creep is coming from my face. So let's just cut that off. Let's cut this mesh off, because mesh does help it flow, of course. Ooh. Alright, so you are the problem one, right? No, it's looking like they're coming from all over. Slightly problematic. So, yeah. We have 0 points, though, so it means our weapon effectiveness is still going up, which is actually pretty fantastic again. Again, the weapon effectiveness upgrades probably should go for other things, but I think just being more effective is substantial. Now, I do know weapon speed is good to have, but I'm also, you know, I'm pretty keen on just doing that damage. There goes another weapon effectiveness. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's just clear all the way around this time because we have been leaving this lacking. And we get to a high ground, and we can just go poop on out. A little AC Breeder, that's right. Again, taking our high ground AC Breeder, and we can now sort of backdoor these enemies, right? So, where is the nearest enemy? Did that enemy get destroyed? Really? Do we? Oh, is that our walker? Do we have a walker now? Yay! Oh, friendos. Oh, it's beautiful. We are not the only ones that can kill the enemy now. So let us indeed just cut off the creep over here, right? So look at this. The base is ours. They have nothing up here. Build! Build, you AI! Why did the AI break? No, it doesn't look like it. They're just not building in certain areas, right? I don't quite get it. They're building over here. I would expect them to be building essentially everywhere. We do have some more lovely, lovely breeders, though. So let's toss one down. Ooh, that egg. Oh, eggy poo. No. No. Oh. Okay, you know what? It kind of worked out. It kind of worked out. We still got it down. Oh, my. We definitely want to cut off the mesh. If we cut off the mesh, that's just going to stop the flow. Stem the flow. Kill it all. There you go. You're not coming from my base anytime soon. Enemy-wise, ooh, wait, is there an enemy not in? Did I miss something? Or am I reading this? What is a... Oh, is that just saying that's one of my little poop spots? I don't know. Oh, no, that's red on. The little red dot is red on. Go figure. Well, luckily enough, that means we can poop out just a little bit. Oh, no, it wasn't. I had 9 seconds left. It feels like it should be 20 seconds, because in reality, it probably was over 20 seconds. Hey, so you're the friendo one. You're not the creepy one. Okay. Good job, friendo. Friendo the bot. I love it. Okay, and there we go. Pooping out on this side. That way we get some AC breeding right there. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's get the enemies on our minimap that are right here. We're down to 18 enemies. This is... I mean, we're doing pretty good. What's nice about the effectiveness is it appears to do more damage to the enemies, at least. Maybe I was just lucky. I don't know. Oh, how are you doing, Mr. Emitter? That's what I thought. Good to see you. Good talk. And, yeah, we have another enemy over here, so I guess, well, let's just super clear to it. Again, take the top side, and we are going to clear the mesh, but, oh, whoa. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And yeah, we're going to clear the mesh, but I'm going to do it from like this side, right? So we do this, and now the mesh is cut off. All the mesh on the right instantly is going to die. Now, if we shoot it, it dies that much faster, of course. Oh, of course, of course. But yeah, I mean, what do we want to take? I mean, we basically can go for their base. And I feel like we should, right? We've held for 20 minutes, so good on us. But yeah, why wouldn't we just go for their base? What is the reason for us to... Ooh, wow. Is a fair bit of creep over there. But what's the reason for us not to go for their base right now, right? We have 0 points, so I don't really want to pause. You know, I'm trying to pause only when I need upgrades, but I do want to see the map, and I wonder why this base is so problematic. There we go. Get rid of them. We're down to 10 enemies. I mean, feeling pretty good about only 10 enemies left. Let's see. Can we get this dark tower, of course? Because we get this dark tower, we're going to be doing even better. Oh, there we go. It feels real good when you get a dark tower. We have a breeding cycle in 15 seconds, so we're not necessarily holding this that well, unfortunately. But that's okay. You know, we're gonna poop out our own little AC breeder, and we're gonna see how it goes. Maybe we do have the effect. We do have a lot of weapon effectiveness, right? So. Look at it just cleave through. Again, it's not really connected anymore, so once this is gone, hopefully the AI... I mean, the AI is so far back. I just don't get it. And we did get the pulse, which is what we wanted, of course. And we'll just clear up the sides, let the AI catch up, because the AI... What are you doing? I mean, sure, I know I'm the super cool, awesome Mega Mech. Patent pending, of course. But what were you doing? I mean... Why is this not being built up all the way to here instantly, right? I mean, there's towers. The AI is really taking its time. And maybe that's a mode. Maybe you can set, like, lag time on AI so it's there, but it's not as effective. which would be pretty neat. I mean, I can completely understand it. Wait, is this good friend or bad friend? I don't know. But they're walking around. Didn't look like they were shooting me, so I'm going to assume good friend. This is the area that I said I don't really know why we would clear this off, and I still don't. I'm doing it just because maybe the AI needs it at this point. I'm kinda at a loss. At the same time, why? Why do I care, right? We'll just toss down some more AC, and I guess just... Whoa. Always interesting seeing those big... I'm assuming eggs that are popping. The egg loads. Yeah, they took this back. Alright, so that was foolish of me. It was a foolish errand, but I wanted to just check, because again, what was the AI doing, right? So let's cut off this mesh at the source, right? Get out of here, mesh. No one indeed likes you. Oh, look at this. This is... Why didn't... Oh, I didn't even see this. See, I should have looked at the map. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's all we needed. Oh, look at this. We have eggs coming out. We have AC just super breeding. Apparently, we're getting more points. But unfortunately, we were, you know, not in the best place for points. I mean, we're not in a bad place. More so just that we are indeed... we're using our points as fast as we get them still, which is actually a good place to be. Again, it means we've queued up and we're still using it. I'd rather be using the points than not, for sure. But now we, you know, again, we are taking their entire outside. Again, cut off the mesh at the source. No more mesh for you. That's what we want to see. And then fill this up. Again, oh, nope. No, I said no more mesh for you. No. Don't want that mesh coming in. Fantastic. Again, once we cut it off, it's cut off essentially permanently now, I think. And that's pretty huge, right? If all of this mesh just dies off, although maybe they have an emitter over here on the mesh. That is a question. Oh my gosh, that spore! Oh, the launcher to rule them all. I am happy that I didn't go for this first, however, because we had other things to do. Namely, prevent their base from overwhelming the world, and just by doing this is pretty huge, right? Again, we're now completely surrounded them. They do have, you know, eggopolis over there, which is not going to be fun. But you know what? I'm okay with that not being fun while we keep the mesh gone. No more speedy flow for them. And how do we get into this? So this might be a pause, because I have no idea how to even get into this. It looks like the AI did catch up at least, which is fantastic. And I guess we're going to do some cleanup. Maybe the AI needs to do some things. Maybe they're going to terp it down. Who knows at this point? But yeah, let's just clean up the map. Because there's plenty of creep everywhere. There's some points available, you know. Might as well snag the points while we can get it. Just toss down some more breeder, of course. Should have been doing that more so. When we make so much progress, I don't forget about the breeder, but I forget about the breeder. I mean, let's be real, right? So that is my fault, but again, I mean, I do find it funny that their base is completely surrounded right now. You know, we have done that, and we are working, basically going straight for this breeder section over here, because there really isn't anything, I think, other than this breeder section keeping the center bit alive. So if we can just go to the corner, and we're going to do what we did in the other corner. Look at that, we're just going to poop out some breeder right there. It's going to be beautiful for us, right? That is glorious, and we are going straight for this breeder set. And this... I mean, as long as this holds, which we have 12 seconds before the breeder cycle, so we definitely are going to get this entire thing with our Super Mortar. That's right, Super Mortar. We're just going to fill this puppy up with our AC, and this is going to start breeding for us. It should realistically be able to hold, especially if we sort of clear out some of these bigger points of creep. And then this should just die off naturally, right? Because we now have breeding on all sides. You know, taking out the front door, taking out the back door, there's nothing left for you. You've been surrounded. You've been eliminated. Whoa, I don't even know what that sound was, but we have 2 points. 2 frickin' points on our side, which is awesome. And we have Eggopolis, right? So we definitely want to get through Eggopolis. Look at this. The mesh did die. It is still not back. Unfortunately, Eggopolis is here to stay. Look at the... Oh, that shield. Shield, you're my hero, Shield. I love you. I love you so much. You got a little AC breeder under you. And we're going to finish off by taking this back, of course. Eggopolis is going to happen. We do have to deal with it. And... Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. So much nicer. So much nicer indeed. Again, I still have no idea how to get to that other side. Maybe there is something... Maybe I need to rain inside, and that's the only way to do it. So I am going to save up points for that. But yeah, I mean, we're in our foam party. I mean, basically the entire map is a foam party now, other than Eggopolis, right? Which we need to mortar down real fast. Because, you know what, these eggs are causing a bit of a stir right now. Oh, did they take the corner? Did that corner fall? I literally explicitly placed breeder in that corner, thank you very much. You never want your breeder to be taken back. You know, it feels bad for you, for everybody, and this will... Alright, I'm not dealing with Eggopolis, I'm dealing with some of the other cleanup. I think just dealing with this other cleanup will be good for us, just because, again, it allows the AI to get where it needs to be. I still don't know how to get to the final base. It'd be kind of neat if there was like a terraformer option where you could put up and... Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, you need to go down. You need to go down. I do want rain at this point, but I think it is like 6 points, so I am sort of saving up just a little bit. But again, look at this. We have essentially eliminated Eggopolis. It's down to 30 eggs from what it once was. It is still quite a lot to contend with, but again, look, they can't even come out of their vein. Oh, wait! Whoa. There's just a little path. That's all it was. You know, sometimes you just need to look. Whoa. This is so much easier. Do. Hello, sir. I can't even see. I can't tell if the foam party is winning or the Crimson Dance Zone. But I think the foam party has taken it. That is right. There we go. Oh, no. But a mortar should be able to do damage. Again, I think the foam party does damage if it is surrounding it. Which is fantastic. But... Come on. Wow, this thing can take some freaking hits. Stuff is dying under it, that is for sure. And that is every enemy on the map. There we go. Foam party. Oh, look at it. Oh, look at that crimson going away. The mesh is gone. The foam party has won out. We need a few more totems active, actually. So that is quote-unquote problematic. Eggs-wise, there's still 6 on the map. So, yeah. 4 even. Just the 4. Again, I don't know why they're not... Like, they should have spread over there way earlier. I don't quite get it. Our health is fine, so that is another objective done. Wait a sec. Why does it not say... I don't know. I don't know. What totems aren't active? I guess we should take a look-see. Let's not pause it, because all that's left really is activating totems. I mean, over here, I don't see any totems. Let's flatten our AC. Totems? I mean, that's active. That's just a shield. That is active. I mean, we have... Oh! That was That's weird. Why did it take until now to nullify the... It now says nullified all the enemies when we did that way sooner. That's interesting as well. Unless we had to clean up all the creep of the map, that is possible. But where are these totems that aren't active? And why? I must know. Oh, there's a little friendo. Look at him, just moving around. He's beautiful. Majestic. Oh, another friendo. Majestic, elegant. Yeah, I don't see the totems that need to be active. Although if we follow this, it's taking it, sending stuff over here. It's building pylons, but no totems. Are they in here and I just can't see them? Because I'm completely... Ooh, an emerald next to an emerald. Always a very good touch. Yeah, I genuinely can't see these totems. They should be on the mini-map, which it says... I mean, there's a totem over here active, and there's a totem there active, and that's like it. So... I don't know. I don't know where it's missed. I mean, we have power everywhere, so it should be active. I guess I'm just crazy. But there we have it. That is Get the Horns. And how did we do? Probably not as well as I could have. I definitely could have used an upgrade earlier. But you know what? What was it? 26 minutes for the kill? I'll take it. I'll take it. Pretty spot on for the standard. You know, not too shabby. 21-22. I definitely wasted a lot of time because I was like, oh, I got to the end. All right, let's go back. Could have just taken out the end of the map. Go me and my my planning. It's that easy to lose your head. So, want to say thank you so much for checking this out. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will catch you next time, and take care.